I really had to make that to express myself and cope for real. So shit so sad for
and
sure.
I like that song Should Be Sad with the mix of No Days Off, and I believe it's Rings, correct?
Yeah, Rings.
I feel like that the shit be so sad because shit be sad. Like life is tough. Life is very tough.
Shit do be so
But
sad.
do be sad.
Regardless how sad it is, there's no days off, and we still got to get these rings. We still got to win. Like we got to bring it all together no matter what's going on, man. Like, we all tired of being tired.
Yeah, right on the money, man. I said it better myself.
Get to the money and slide, get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside, free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die, yeah. Get to the money and slide, free all the bros inside, play with the bros, you die, yeah. If you want smoke, come get it. You on my chain, come get it. Taking the money, run with it. New to this shit, I done did it. Get to the money and slide, get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside, free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die, yeah.
All right, man, I'm finna get it rolling, man. Hey, man, it's the Got 15 podcast coming back with a special episode, man. As y'all can see, I don't know if I can even call it Volume 4, man. Part who knows all, of course. But we got a special guest to my left. Go ahead and shout yourself out, my man.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Daniel John, singer, songwriter, and recording artist, back again with the Got 15 podcast.
Yes,
what's
sir.
up, y'all?
Make sure y'all go show my guy some love. As y'all can see, man, he's showing us some love, man. Y'all ain't never seen us up here like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But you know what I'm saying? I really want Mike to jump into the topics for us today, man.
For sure.
Mike, man, what you got for us and Daniel John today?
You know,
buddy?
man, he got an EP dropping tonight, man. That's really why we're here. So,
Word on the street,
you know,
man. Word on the street?
Yeah, that's the word on the street, man. The word on the Atlanta streets, because that's where we at, man.
That's where we at.
But you know, I just wanna get into you starting off the talking, right? So, what's your thoughts for the EP dropping tonight? What's your main goal of the EP? You got all these people around. What's the goal of the EP? What's the goal of this one, for sure?
I feel like the goal for this EP is really to kind of revamp who is Daniel John for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for a while I've been kind of taking my time apart, kind of away from music. So this is kind of more so reclaiming who I am and my voice.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was listening to the EP, man, you sounded hungry, bro. Like you sounded hungry. You know, we've been listening to your music for years, but I could tell, like, I could feel that revamp. But like, you're different.
Cause I was finna say, man, when I remember when we first really started connecting with you, bro. You was posting on TikTok every day. Like, I think it was making a new song every day or making a new verse every single day, man.
Yeah.
And we know how hard of a grind that is to make new content every single day, especially when it comes to music. So when Chan said that, you did have that sound of like, nah, you know, I'm getting after it. I'm really trying to show y'all what I'm trying to do. So like, what was the inspiration that led to this change in your life? If you feel like now you're trying to reclaim taking that music seriously or taking that music to your next level, what made you reclaim that?
Well, I mean, I kind of just stopped being afraid of kind of what I really wanted to say for real, you know. I feel like, especially this project, this is probably the most direct and honest I've ever been on the mic, you know, on a track. And I really feel like behind everything that created No Days Off, man, it was a lot of exhaustion, but there was a lot of obsession too. Because, I mean, bro, like, there was a lot of obstacles that I had to go through, a lot of things going on in my personal life, and I really feel like I had to mature spiritually, mentally, physically, like creatively, you know what I'm saying? And especially with the help of my team, bro, like, I mean, we put ourselves in a position to really do something big, bro, and there's no excuses anymore, bro. Like 2025, we taking over for real.
Yeah.
So.
How'd you come up with the name?
Yeah, I mean, well, to be honest, the name, was kind of like a sarcastic phrase, bro. Like, I mean, when I was going through everything these past couple of years, bro, I mean, I was just talking with Chan earlier, bro. Like, it was a lot of late nights and a lot of early mornings. But despite all of that, I mean, I really couldn't even find myself taking a break for real. So, I mean, you know, it almost just kind of clicked as I kept on going about life. And I was just like, yeah, no days off. Like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of get like a runner's high. Like when you've been working so hard, sometimes you kind of get that like, damn, like, oh yeah, I'm just in that mode of just I'm going. And then after you look up, 30, 60, 90 days has passed and your life has really changed, and it really can change. I mean, I just feel like, bro, when it comes to making the music about like being on the grind and I feel like you make a different kind of music than like what's going on a lot right now. Like it's not it's not just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like what made you want to be a different type of artist to actually put out what you're actually feeling? Because I was, and the reason I say this, I was just having a conversation with my girlfriend last night talking about Eminem, right? Like how if you just listen to a song of his, he's rapping about something that he's actually experiencing, something he's going through. You can tell in the music that he's feeling it. And I feel like it's a similar feeling to what Chan was saying. I could tell what you're saying, you're feeling that. So like what made you, I guess, make that pivot to say, or just just saying, yo, I'm gonna be different than what these other people are putting out. How'd you kind of get there?
Well, I mean, I kind of just said to myself, I didn't want to sugarcoat anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for a long time, as we was talking about before, like I kind of put a lot of metaphors and stuff like that in my music where I was kind of hiding behind what I really wanted to say for real. But I mean, bro, like what I've learned with me making this music, this is my way to cope. I always felt like I made music to be a bridge or a gap to say for people to really kind of express themselves and how they feel. And I mean, if I'm not even doing that in my own music, how do I expect people to do that for my music? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's kind of, I have to show that raw emotion, that feeling. And I mean, I feel like a lot of it was really kind of more so allowing myself to finally be vulnerable enough to really tell my story, you know, and let people understand who Daniel John really is. So,
no, for real.
Yeah.
I think what, last time you was on the pod, what was it, like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah,
or
it was
something?
a
Like,
while.
It was a while, right? So, how would you say this EP compares to your music that you was making then, and then how would you say it's different? So you can start with how it compares similarly, like how haven't you changed, and then how have you changed? Okay.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't really say I haven't changed. Like, I feel like it was all a huge change. Like, I mean, not even just with my writing and stuff like that, but I mean, the same thing with my team. Like, as I'm growing, they growing too. So, I mean, for example, Drummer World on the engineering, like, and the production, like, bro, I mean, his sound was already good, but I mean, it's getting better and better and better. He's getting more of a dynamic feel. We already have a great chemistry when we're in the studio doing our thing. Shout out to my boy Tyrell and shout out to my boy Jacob. They was also collaborating in the production of the project. And the same thing with them, bro. Like, we've really, what's special about that, I feel like, you know, we've all had a relationship. We're all friends outside of music. Like, meaning even if music didn't work, even though, I mean, it's going to work, but that's the only option. That's what we got. But even if it didn't work, bro, we would still be friends. We would still be hanging out, doing things outside of that. So building that relationship and, you know, holding each other accountable, telling us our imperfections, what we need to work on, like, that's huge, bro. Yeah. And I mean, bro, there was a lot of growth overall within our team that just makes everything better. It's inspiring.
And how did you go about finding the right team? Because I feel like that's a big thing that people don't have the right resources, the right network to be able to find. Because, you know, you'll have a lot of talented creators be kind of scattered around, not being able to find that same home and community. So how are you able to kind of foster that and build that here in Atlanta?
Well, I try to keep it completely organic and natural. A lot of times you always kind of see the vibe and everything, but especially with everybody that I've mentioned, like, they're personable, and the biggest thing is that they're genuine. Like, they really want to see me win. And, of course, they're going to be winning, too. Like, of course, like, we're going to be winning as a collective, but they really, truly want to see me win, and I feel like that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Have you ever run into anybody that's, like, that you felt didn't want to see you win?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why I made shit so sad. Like, I mean, to be honest, when I was making that song, I was really kind of going through a fallout with a relationship that I had previously. And I mean, you know, it kind of hurt, you know, it definitely hurt, you know, because I mean, I'm talking about some people being my closest friends, people that I've known for years, but it's like, you know, kind of how you see like a spaceship taking off, you know, there has to be kind of parts that separate in order for it to reach its destination. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of like the same exact thing with life. I mean,
yeah,
I gotta let go.
Sometimes some dead weight come around.
Yeah.
No, that spaceship bar is hard.
That was a good one. So, what's your favorite song on this new EP?
I would say "Shit So Sad."
Okay,
Shit So Sad. I mean, bro, like, truth be told, like, I feel like I was really at like a pivotal point in my life when I was making that, bro. And I mean, I really had to make that to express myself and cope for real. So shit so sad for
And
sure.
I like that song Should Be Sad with the mix of No Days Off, and I believe it's Rings, correct?
Yeah, Rings.
I feel like that the shit be so sad because shit be sad. Like life is tough. Life is very tough.
Shit do be so
But
sad.
do be sad.
Regardless how sad it is, there's no days off, and we still got to get these rings. We still got to win. Like we got to bring it all together no matter what's going on, man. Like, we all tired of being tired.
Yeah, right on the money, man. I said it better myself.
Right. Chan wrote that up for you, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
So is there like any music video plans or anything you got going for it?
Oh, so yeah, I mean, to be honest, so we already dropped a music video for Reset. We dropped that about last month. That is out now on YouTube. We had visuals out for No Days Off, and we have visuals out for Rings. That's on my social media platforms. And man, yeah, bro, like I said, bro, 2025 we taking over, so there's gonna be plenty of more events like this. Interviews, shows, projects, man. It's about to be crazy, man.
So you said 2025 up next. 2025 is what you are taking over. Where do you want to see yourself taking over to? Like, where do you see your career within the next 3 to 5?
By the end of this year, man, I should be a household name. By the end of next year, we should be at the Grammys.
Okay.
Okay.
3 to 5 years, I see myself doing shows out of the country, domestically, with arguably the greatest artists of today's time. That's what I see myself doing.
I love to hear that, man.
Who's your like biggest? Who do you want to collab with the most, artist wise?
I feel like he said Drake last time.
Did I say
Yeah,
Drake?
I want to.
I
see.
mean,
you
I
said
change that now. He finna did I say something like that? Like, did I say that?
I feel like he said Drake last time.
What the proof? No, but to be honest, man, I mean, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, man, but I would seriously love to collab with Future, bro. Future Hendrix.
Okay.
Yeah, we be fine with that.
Okay.
We would love to see you collab with Future.
Nah,
too.
facts.
I feel like that sound would be fire too, bro.
Yeah.
And I also want to give another shout out to your producers, man. Like it's everything sounded nice in my ears, and me as audio guy myself, like I know good music, I know good sound. Like it sounds very high quality, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man,
what Chan
I
a rapper
appreciate
too,
you,
right?
man.
You know what I'm saying? You know if y'all
Get
ever
to the
look
money
at
and
this,
slide. Yeah, the bros will die.
I became a podcast guy, but
true rapper at heart.
I know a little something.
You're a true creator, bro.
All right, and a question I like to ask every artist we have on the pod, like, and I'm pretty sure I asked you this last time you was on the pod, but what makes you different from other artists? And you've kind of explained it, went through that throughout this whole episode, but like, what makes you different, and what's like, why should somebody be like, yo, Daniel John is that guy? What makes you different, bro?
Man, I really just try to stand out by just being me, bro. I'm one of one at the end of the day, bro. Like, I can't try to mimic anybody else. I can only be myself. And I mean, that's what I've been sticking to pretty much like all my life for real. And I mean, of course, it kind of came to me trying to find out who I was, because we're all trying to have some form of self-development as we're going on along this journey called life, right? But I mean, as we keep on going and I'm developing myself, I feel like that's what's truly making me different and standing out per se. I don't know if that made sense, but
No, it made sense.
I'm sticking to it.
It made sense.
That's what I said.
And when I was listening to the EP, there wasn't a single song that felt repetitive or I've heard this sound, the mumbling and nothing. Everything was clear, good delivery, understood what you're saying, and I really felt it. Like on Rings, I felt like, damn, I need to get out of this traffic and get some money.
It felt like you were making music where you're actually trying to say something. Like I feel like that's a big difference in what a lot of people make nowadays. Not to say that music is not good, it's not enjoyable, but it's not music where they're like, I have a message that I am trying to portray, and that music is the only, or music is the way that I deliver my art, the way a painter would deliver it. Like not just throwing a bucket of paint on the canvas and hey, that should look kind of fire. Like and going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, man. I mean, I agree 100%. I feel like, especially when I'm making music, when I'm writing songs, I try to consider myself to be a storyteller. I mean, it's bigger than the music, you know what I'm saying? People really resonate with this stuff. So it's, I try to take that into consideration when I'm trying to write something,
I can respect that, man.
Yeah. Was there any like studio moments that like when you're actually making it? 'Cause I know everybody see the end product. So like, what was like your favorite process moment, if that makes sense?
I say when we was making Reset for real, because I mean I feel like that was the real full circle moment where I was like, yeah, like I'm not making excuses for myself no more. My time is now. Because I mean, I'm a firm believer in if you want to make a change, you do it now. You don't wait for a New Year's resolution or anything like that. If you really want to make that change, you do so now. Right. So when I was talking about, I need a reset on life, like things that I was doing, what I really want to change, like that's what kind of really sparked like, oh yeah, this year is about to be it, you know?
Yeah. I guess one of my last questions is like, what do you feel like you were doing in your life that was leading you to feel that way, where you not like feel that you weren't connected in your passion or weren't connected to your music? Like, what was going on in your life that was making you feel that way?
So I mean, I don't want to speak too much on like everything that was kind of going on throughout the time, but
you can be vague with it.
Yeah, it's just like, but I just felt like a lot of times it's just like those days were kind of repeating themselves, and I just felt like I was getting nowhere, and it was just so exhausting because, bro, like I'm waking up early in the morning trying to make sure what I'm getting done is done, and it's like I'm seeing no results from it, no progress, and I feel like that can be the most discouraging thing ever, bro. That makes or breaks everybody.
Actually painful. Like actually painful. Like
very much.
We understand.
Especially when like, your work is a creative. Like as a creative, I experience that same shit. Like we be having the same conversations. Like, damn, you just waking up doing the same shit. Like nothing's changing. You supposed to be progressing, but like you just
bank account still the same.
Like you kind of moving, but you ain't really moving up type shit. You just kind of moving forward through the days. Yeah.
That really tests your mental for real, man.
Yeah.
Nah. Shows you how bad you really want it though.
Exactly.
When you come out on top. So
that's what No Days Off is all about, man.
Tell me, man. Y'all go streaming, man, on Apple Music, Spotify, all platforms that you find y'all music at, man. Make sure y'all go check out my guy Daniel John, No Days Off, man. And with that being said, man, it's been a Got 15 podcast, and we out, man.
So
get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide.
Appreciate y'all popping out to the podcast, man. Make sure y'all leave a like. Go ahead and comment something. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of our videos, bro.
And make sure you subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive behind-the-scenes videos posted weekly. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, and I already know we're on YouTube, man. Go check us out everywhere.
For sure.